Santa Barbara, California. It's the #1 wedding destination in America. But it seems love itself is on trial in the California coastal paradise. Santa Barbara County Superior Court Judge Michael Carrozzo has agreed to accept as punishment a professional death sentence for misconduct that he is alleged to have engaged in. He has to take off his black robe and is barred from the judiciary for life. This former JAG officer and former prosecutor was out. He must have done something terrible, right? Corrupt, illegal. After all, we've seen judges go so far as practicing U.S. foreign policy and aiding in the escape of illegal aliens from ICE without so much as a slap on the wrist. So this much must have been really bad. Here are the facts in the Judge Michael Carrozzo case. He angered his fellow judges by insisting that they actually show up to work and litigate cases and motions during COVID. So they started looking into him and found out that he was sleeping with his secretary, who he then married. He had given her some professional opportunities along the way, and when a big insurance company was refusing to pay her after a car wreck, he wrote that insurance company threatening letters on her behalf. He didn't write those letters as a judge, but as an attorney, which is not allowed. He tried to help her get a mattress warranty effectuated in the same manner, and when her landlord raised her rent, he wrote a letter for her in protest. That's it. That's the grave bill of indictment against this otherwise honorable judge. Maybe Judge Michael Carrozzo should have been reprimanded or even suspended. Those would have been acceptable prices to pay for love. But from my standpoint, the Judge Carrozzo that we just learned about in that fact pattern should teach lessons to a generation of men who think chivalry means swiping right, never helping a woman achieve her professional goals, and then splitting the check at the end of the meal. Judge Carrozzo made an honest woman of his romantic connection, and he helped the woman he loved get opportunities to advance. Is there anyone else we could think of in American politics or history who used their power to help a romantic interest get a job? That's right. After Bill Clinton was receiving oral sex from his own intern in the Oval Office, he got her a job at Revlon. I don't think there's anything wrong with that for Bill Clinton, Monica Lewinsky, or Judge Carrozzo. Judge Carrozzo put a ring on it. And what's his other high crime? That when a big insurance company tried to bully the woman he shared a bed with, he stood up for her against them? There are still many injustices that occur in American courthouses. We saw what happened to President Trump, the J6ers. But can we really say that the great injustice that we must cure, the great imbalance of power, is that Judge Michael Carrozzo stood up for his then-girlfriend, now wife, after a car wreck, or a mattress purchase, or a landlord dispute? Judge Carrozzo never abused his power on the bench. He never violated the values that undergird the Canons of Judicial Ethics, or frankly, humanity. If we are looking for villains in black robes, there are better archetypes than Judge Carrozzo. I see him as a hero. The California judiciary sees him as evil, and any daytime soap opera scriptwriter on the Lifetime Network would see him as a knight in shining armor.